Good.
Good morning and welcome to Can't Cook, Won't Cook. It's nearly Christmas. I've never ever not got excited at this time of the year. I'm a big kid at heart. Now, have you ever wondered just how hopeless you have to be to make a complete disaster of everything you touch in the kitchen? You haven't? Well, meet two people who have. Let's meet the first couple who intend to play Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Hello. Right, now we have Bill Boyd and Jean Boyd. You're obviously married.
Yes.
How long have you been married?
44 years.
44 years. And why have you brought him?
Because he's never cooked a meal in 44 years.
That is disgrace. You have never cooked a meal in 44 years. How could you do that?
I don't know, but I'm here trying.
Now, you've had him for 44 years. Why bring him to me, for goodness sake?
Well, he cooked a egg on toast once. It was a rubber egg and burnt toast.
And you expect me to do something with him?
I'm going to turn him into a cook.
Is there much chance of that?
Impossible, I think.
Hey, mission impossible. Let's meet our second couple who are going to play Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Hello. Right, now we have Hazel Furman and Muriel Bradbury.
Yes.
Right, now, what's the relationship?
Mum and daughter.
Do you still live at home?
No, I've been married for a couple of years. But my mum's still coming up and down the road now with chickens cooked in foil and casseroles in
Hang
dishes.
on, let me get this right. Did you hear what I heard? You wander up the road with casseroles and chicken in foil.
I do. Yeah.
She does.
It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Let's play Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Put your hats on. Come and join me. Come and join me. All right. You want to see what we're going to cook, don't you?
I do.
Of course you do. Well, it's nearly Christmas, and I thought it's time to do something very special. Okay, here we go. Ooh, indeed! Let's have a look at that. Now, this is a paupiette of beef. It's stuffed with a Christmas stuffing of pine nuts. And we've got some nice little parmentier potatoes, which are cooked in butter with a little fine herb, just for you. That's well, we're not going to bother with. We won't make the holly, no. We'll let you off with that. Let's get cooking. The very first thing we need to do is take the lid off the food processor. No, that's it. Have you used one of these before?
No.
No. That's encouraging. Pick up the piece of bread, rip the piece of bread into three, drop it in there, put the lid back on. When you've got it on the right way, it'll switch itself on like that, and I can wander about then and check yours. You're technically minded, obviously, Bill.
Uh-huh.
Now, you've got to press the button that says on.
Ow.
Brilliant. Lovely. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Now, take the lid off, and it'll stop. Smashing. You've got a frying pan on the stove, light the flame under the frying pan. A little bit of butter. Now don't use it all because you shall need some later, so just put one drop of butter in there, put the rest of the butter near the olive oil that you should have. If you haven't, yes you have got olive oil. Okay. Put your butter in the frying pan, very good. Give it a quick shake around. That was a quick shake, wasn't it?
It's not melted.
No, well it does take a minute.
I'm not on high, am I?
You're not on high, no.
Is that the one?
Well, when you're on high, the flame's up full. Yes. I tell you, you've got a very little flame there, so shall we put you onto the back one there, and then you've got a bigger flame?
Well, I'll set my arm alight if I've got a lead.
No, because I'll turn that one off. Right. Now, as my butter burns merrily, because I'm that busy looking after you two, what I want you to do now is to plop your breadcrumbs in without putting the blade in. In go the breadcrumbs. Then very quickly, put a handful of parsley, but not all of it, in. Give it a shake.
Parsley? That's that one,
Okay,
isn't it?
and then you should have, sorry?
That was that one, wasn't it?
The parsley is the green stuff. Give it a quick stir around, and then you'll find some...
What did you stir it with?
I used a spoon. No, well, you can use one of those 4 that you've got there. Any one of those 4. And then you'll find you've got some nuts on the table. I've got 2 next to me. Just...
You got a hazelnut.
Oh, that's good. Oh, well, we've got a hazelnut. Isn't that very good? Drop the nuts in. Give them a stir around. Now, these are pine kernels. They're lovely. Lots of flavour in that. Then pick up the lemon. Ooh. Turn the heat right down, otherwise it'll burn, won't it, Bill?
It will.
Yes? Now, whilst you're busy looking at that, what I'm doing is I've got the lemon and keeping my fingers well away from the edges of the grater. I'm just grating some lemon zest in there. Gives it lots of flavour.
How much?
No. Really? How did you do that?
A bit heavy-handed.
Right. Now what I want, turn the heat off.
What bit in it?
Now, the lemon, cut the lemon in half and squeeze half of the lemon into the pan and give it a stir like that, and then take it off completely. Completely off the heat. No, that's nice, Bill. That's nice, actually. You've not had a great deal of heat in there because you've still got white bread.
Oh,
but
should that be toasted?
did you have the heat on?
Yes.
Did you?
I turned off when you said.
Mine's got some lemon in it.
Right. It's lovely. Yours is fine.
Lemon.
Let me have that bit of lemon for mine because I need a bit more. Lovely. Now what I want you to do is pick up the steak. Pick up the steak. Put the steak down onto the board, and then using any knife you like, using any knife.
Ooh, it's full of lemon now.
Pardon?
Full of lemon.
It's full of, oh, right. It'll be all right, though. Don't worry. It's fine. Right. Spread it out as much as you can so that it gets nice and thin. Steak gets nice and thin. Oh, you've got a very strong... Look at that, and how you've created all them holes in the middle of it. That's good. You're not a nurse, are you?
No.
No. It's probably a good job, that, isn't it? What do you do?
I'm a secretary.
Right. When you've done that, what I want you to do... Yeah, that's excellent. Cut it in half so that you've got 2 pieces. Is that all right? You happy?
I think it's a minute steak.
Right. Then get a spoon. Take some of the stuffing that you've got. Place the stuffing onto the steak.
Which is the stuffing?
Which is the stuffing? The stuffing? The stuff... Which is the stuffing? You know which... That's it, the stuffing. When you've done that, roll the steak with the stuffing up into a nice, neat little sausage. Nice and neat, tidy.
Oh, that's not bad, actually. Is it?
That's very good, actually. Very good. Now, you should have some cocktail sticks, so secure them by... Do you want to see what I do with it?
Yeah.
Come over here, Bill. Come and have a look. Right, so pop the cocktail stick in underneath, back up out the other side so it's nice and secure. Off you go. You go do that. Shout me as soon as you've done it.
I'm no good at sewing either.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon?
I'm no good at sewing either.
I haven't asked you to sew. When did I ask you to sew?
That in and out with this thing.
That's... Does she sew with cocktail sticks? Does her husband walk around? Does he walk around with shirt buttons with cocktail sticks? She doesn't. Gracious me. Right, okay, now you should have 2 of them. I haven't because I'm not busy chasing after you two. You should have now 2 of these little steaks. What I'd like you to do now is the larger pan that you've got, the other frying pan that you've got, put that onto the heat, and into that, put a little olive oil, Come on, Bill. Put it on the flame, a little olive oil and a bit more butter. Pop that in.
Is it olive oil?
Oh, that one.
Okay,
the butter.
in that goes. Happy?
Yes.
Lovely. Aren't we doing well?
Shift that out. There.
Yes.
It's gone soft.
Pardon?
It's gone soft like me.
It's gone soft. In the second pan, what I want you to
Excuse
do,
me, what did you put in there? Just the olive oil?
I put olive oil and a little bit of butter.
Oh,
Okay?
yep.
Right. Why? I could be sat at home with my feet up now.
I could be at work.
Right.
Watching you.
No, you wouldn't be if I was sat at home, would you? Right. Now you've got one frying pan, and what I want you to do is pop the steak in, like that. Season it from a great height over the shoulder for luck, and then put some black pepper onto it. Then using a spoon and a fork,
Black pepper. That's black pepper.
turn it over, and what we're doing is sealing it.
Where's the salt? Where's the salt? Oh,
Have you got heat on
like
there?
that. Yes?
What was that technique? Do that again.
Over the shoulder.
No, I didn't do it that way. That's a nice technique. I like that technique. Right.
Okay.
Have spoon and fork.
Oh,
Lovely. And you should then have a little dish near you like this. Yes.
Yes?
Good. So now it's sealed. Pick them out into the dish and pop them in the oven. But
Mine
now,
is
hang
still
on.
red.
They should be sealed like that. Look.
Yeah, right round.
Turned right round.
Like me.
Sealed. Turned round like you. What? You're doing all right, aren't you, really?
I'm trying.
You are.
Trying.
She is. And then pop yours in the oven. Turn your heat down on that frying pan.
Take them out, put them in there.
When you're happy that they're sealed, take them out and put them in there. Right, sealed,
Red
that's
anymore.
like mine.
But they're not
look
red
like.
anymore.
When they're not red anymore, that's right.
You got all night.
Right. Now what I'd like you to do, quick as you can, pop them into the oven. All right, Bill, we're having a good time there? Yes?
Well, I'm trying to make smoke signals.
Right. Now what I'd like you to do,
Is this
Is-
the oven? This one? This one? Is that the grill?
no, that's the microwave.
Oh!
Now put your hand in there.
No!
Put your hand in there! Is that hot?
Should that
No.
be
No.
Right. Put your head in there.
All right.
It's hot.
It's hot.
So it's going to cook. Isn't it great? Right. Is yours in the oven, Bill?
Yes,
Pick
yes.
up your
I'm trying
potato as
to
quick
clean
as you
up.
can. And watch, slice your potato down, 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 down like I'm doing now. Quick as you can, quick as you can. Slice that potato without cutting your fingers off. Then when you've sliced it down into thin pieces, slice it across, 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 across. So it looks like chips. Turn it round when it looks like chips, and then get them all lined up nice and neat, and then slice them again so they look like little tiny chips, the sort of chips you'd give to somebody who was little and tiny, and they're little tiny cubes.
One on the end now.
You've got what?
A big one on the end. Oh, it should go in there, should he?
Yeah.
Which way am I supposed to
No.
go?
Look, take them out, put them there. Actually, that's very, very good.
Oh,
Seriously. Well, don't get too excited. Not that good. Now slice down, down, down. Watch your fingers. Take your time. Watch your fingers. Ooh, ooh. Right, lovely. Right. Now you should have a second pan, which is a frying pan. Ooh. Very good. The frying pan that you've got, light it again. Great. That's it. Light
This
the
one?
frying pan. Yes. Put a touch more oil in the frying pan.
God, I thought I had a gallon in now.
You've already had a gallon in.
What's in mine?
Now, if you've got any little sediment bits from frying before, take them out now. Okay? They come out.
Where's the button?
I can think of several places, couldn't you? Hey?
Yeah, good now.
She's good, isn't she? What's
not
the
bad.
best thing she's ever cooked?
Custard.
And go on, tell me about that. What happened?
Set like concrete.
The custard set like concrete.
It
Did
did.
you eat it?
Oh, blimey.
No, we have to throw the pan away with it.
You threw the pan away with the custard.
With the custard, because it wouldn't
Is
come
that
out.
right? Mm-hmm. What I want you to do is the potatoes are working well. A little bit of salt from a great height the right way around this time, please. Salt, up, up, up that way and then over. Very good. Right. Now what I'd like you to do is to get the second pan on the go. The second pan. Okay? Now what you've got to do, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. It gets a little bit complicated because you've got to handle this pan and get those potatoes nice and brown. And as they're going brown, get a little bit of parsley and pop some parsley, which has got all of those lovely herbs to infuse through. Into the potato, yes. Keep the potatoes moving at all times. Right, now what we do is the deep pan, this one, like that. Put a flame underneath that. Pick up the red pepper.
Yes,
Okay,
pepper.
slice the red pepper as quick as you can without cutting your fingers into thin pieces. And then what I want you to do is to cut it the other way so that it's in little tiny pieces. Why do I... Pardon?
Go on, the finger.
What do you like, chunky vegetables?
You've been with him for 44 years. Oh. Sorry, what did you say, dear?
What if you like them chunky? You don't want them dead thin.
If you like him, if you like him chunky, you don't like him dead thin, then you have them chunky. Right.
Flame under that.
Now what I'd like you to do
Where's the green
is to put a tiny bit of butter, which you should have left over. I told you to keep a bit of butter into the pan that you've got on the stove. Drop the peppers, the green and the red peppers in. I told you to keep a bit of butter back. I said you keep a bit of butter back at the beginning. Put some oil in. Put some... Is that my butter you're making? Right. In go the green and the red peppercorns.
Where did you put the butter? Sorry.
In the pan. Where have you put the butter?
There.
Well, that'll teach you. Put some oil in. Put some oil in the pan. Right, you should now have a little bit of oil in that pan. You should have a little bit of oil. Oh, they're burning nicely. A little bit of oil in that pan, good. Right, now some garlic. The green peppers, put the green peppers in. Green peppers, red peppers in there. Go. Garlic goes in there, right? Once that's happened, then you put some white wine in.
Garlic.
Garlic, all right.
White wine. Oh, I've got the white wine. Right.
Yeah, I've got some here.
Oh, you've got. Oh, have you? Oh, he's good. We've all got our own white wine. Right. Put your white wine in.
Too much flame, is there?
Have you got too much flame? No, it's fabulous, that flame. Put some white wine in. You don't need that anymore. Put that in the sink.
Is he doing it in the frying pan?
That's it. Right, now put white wine in there. Right, excellent. You got your white wine in?
Loads.
No, it's too much. No, don't worry about a glass. You haven't got time for a drink. Trust me. Shake your potatoes. Keep the potatoes on the move at all times. Get the cream. Pick up the cream. Pour the cream into the white wine, green peppercorn, and let that come right up to the boil. It wants to go on absolute full heat now so that it begins to reduce down as quickly as possible. Now what I want you to do is make sure those potatoes are moving at all times. Clean your board down. Go over to the oven. Lovely. Relax. Oh, they're smoking well. Oh. Take the meat out. Bring the meat over to the board.
Ow.
A little bit of salt in the sauce. A little bit of salt goes in the sauce over the shoulder. A little bit of black pepper. Is that hot? Have you burnt yourself?
That one all right.
No, smashing little dance, though. A great little dance. Right, turn. Right, put them down. Take out the cocktail sticks.
Take them out of the dish. Right?
Take the cocktail stick out of the meat because we don't need cocktail sticks here. As hard as it is to believe, right? Then you should have a plate. Bring up the plate from underneath. Get a knife. Clean a knife. Slice the meat. Oh, lovely. Place the meat on the plate.
Oh.
And then plate up the potatoes. So the potatoes are going next to the meat. Nice and tidy. then get. Okay, and then what we do next is we take the sauce. I wouldn't worry about it, Bill. Just concentrate on yours. Then take out from the sauce using a... Keep going. Keep going. That's fine. That's enough potatoes for everybody here. Right? Take out the green and red pepper garnish and let it go around the edge of the meat, and then just a drizzle of sauce over the top. And you've cracked it. As hard as it is to believe, you have actually done it. Now it's time to torment my taste buds. Well, I think we can turn these all off now, can't we? They're really... Well, 44 years. He must have at least watched you cook. There must be...
I don't think he's ever stood and watched
Is
me
he
cook.
not?
No.
You see, even you can see that.
That's burned.
Isn't it encouraging? Isn't it really? It is, though. Yes. It's encouraging. Well, I think you should do the honours. I think you should have a taste of that. And what I'm gonna do, go for it, right? Because...
Should I go?
No, no. Oh, no.
I mean, will it last another 44 years?
The relationship or the food? That is, I don't think I've ever tasted anything as bad as that. Have you?
I don't think so, no.
Really? But what can we say? I mean, the potatoes are burnt.
Yes, that's true.
He's missed the seasoning, because there's absolutely no seasoning in the sauce whatsoever.
No,
Right?
this is a bit raw. I didn't think got it.
He didn't get it in, did he? Enough?
No.
Right? I think you're very, very wise, to be honest,
To not cook.
to not cook. I think it is my considered opinion that you should keep out of the kitchen at all times. It is my considered opinion that you should divorce him. Only joking. What is that?
Tastes better than it looks.
What is that?
There's still some sauce left in the pan.
There's something swimming about in there, isn't there?
Oh.
You know what I mean now, don't you? Know I cook for her.
Do you know, I cannot believe that any... What on earth? It's like some African breakfast dish, isn't it?
So I'm not ready for MasterChef.
Right, have a taste of that. There's no contest. You have won a lovely sorbet and ice cream machine, and I wish you all the very best, right? You were very lucky that that was just so awful, because you don't deserve this, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give it to you all the very best. Well done. Well done.
Oh, that was quite well done.
Yeah, come here. Oh. Keep out of the kitchen, innit, right? Yeah. Well, there you go. If I'd have known it was so bad, I'd have bought you some trainers so that you could have run up the road faster with the chickens covered in foil. But what we've got for you is a nice bottle of champagne. There's something in there which means that you can treat yourself to a slap-up meal, and if you want, take it with you. That's all we've got time for today. Join us again with 2 more Hopeless Cooks and another helping of Can't Cook, Won't Cook. Bye-bye.
Just carry on straight through here, Sir
Is this
Bobby.
the way we're